we're talking with students about these self-driving wonders.
Plus, more from Austin City Limits. This morning, our interview with up-and-coming rock band Quarters of Change.
Royalty in Austin, a celebrity sighting at F1 this weekend. Everything you need to know from the racetrack.
Halloween weekend is almost here. How students are celebrating across the UT community. All this and more right now on Good Morning Longhorns. Good morning, Longhorns. For Wednesday, October 25th, I'm Devin D. Michelle.
And I'm Catherine Weber. Thanks for joining us this Wednesday morning.
How are you doing this week, Catherine?
I've been pretty good. I've been keeping up with assignments. I'm excited for Halloween.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, let's get into this morning's top stories. Judge Diane Hensley from Waco, Texas, is seeking to have her religious rights lawsuit revived by the state Supreme Court. In 2019, Judge Hensley received a reprimand from a judicial ethics panel for her refusal to officiate same-sex marriages. To assist her in this legal matter, Hensley has enlisted a legal team led by lawyer Jonathan Mitchell, known for his conservative views. The primary goals of the lawsuit are to seek damages and obtain an injunction that would protect Judge Hensley from potential disciplinary actions stemming from her future refusal to officiate same-sex weddings.
Top law firm Davis Polk rescinded job offer to 3 students from Harvard and Columbia University due to their connection to a joint statement by Palestine solidarity groups holding Israel responsible for the unfolding violence in the region. The statements were released shortly after the militant group Hamas launched a surprise attack against Israeli citizens. A representative from the firm said, quote, "The statements are simply contrary to our firm's values," end quote. Early voting for new statewide and regional amendments started Monday. If you met the October 10th deadline to register for early voting, you have until November 3rd to vote on the new potential state amendments. These amendments range from reducing property taxes for child care centers to raising the age range for state justices and judges.
CVS took certain cough and cold medicines off their shelves on Friday after the FDA deemed one of their ingredients ineffective. Studies found that the ingredient phenylephrine was no different than a placebo. CVS has now removed medicines that contain phenylephrine as their only active ingredient, such as some versions of Sudafed and Dayquil.
A recent report from the College Board has shown a surge in STEM graduates. A separate report from PayScale found that petroleum engineering was the highest paying major overall, with graduates earning 6 figures straight out of college. According to College Board, the rise in STEM majors due to college tuition increasing by nearly 36% across the nation. Another factor contributing to interest in STEM majors are the different specialized programs and certifications, as they contribute to students earning higher paying jobs compared to other majors.
Cruise self-driving cars are becoming a hot topic of conversation among students on campus. The cars, which are completely autonomous, can be especially seen all around West Campus and throughout downtown Austin. What do students have to say about these cars? TSTV News' Nicole Vargas brings us this story.
The world of tech is evolving, and one of the major forces taking Austin by storm, self-driving cars.
I mean, I guess it was cool at first, but also now it's just like, isn't really practical.
Cruise cars have become more prevalent in the city of Austin, and many UT students are taking notice of them and questioning their reliability.
I've witnessed 2 car crashes. I can vividly remember one. It ran a red light. It was just going. The cruise car just ran the red light and they crashed in the middle of the little intersection. I would ride it again for the experience. I think it was fun, but definitely be cautious about the fact that they're not perfect.
After a notable video of a traffic jam caused by the cruise cars went viral on social media platform TikTok, it was crucial to learn more about the vehicles. Dr. Kara Kockelman provides insight.
A lot of it is beyond their control because it has to do with cellular and telecommunications. When those things get overwhelmed and the cars can't get the information they need fast enough, so there's a latency. What's interesting to me is that I think Cruise is redoing all of their software every day on every vehicle. The biggest benefit, I think, is to the driver, who doesn't have to babysit that car and make sure she doesn't crash while she's trying to go from A to B. Rivals it almost is that crash benefit. The average American vehicle has to be retired at about 16 years of age. A lot of that is because of the crashes. It's ride pooling, so you're in there with a stranger or 2 strangers, and you're headed to similar destinations at similar times of day, and you save a lot of money. And that helps with congestion and energy and emissions.
I was like crossing the street and the cars just stopped automatically like 5 feet away. So I feel they're pretty safe.
Would you ever ride in one yourself?
Yeah, for sure.
For Texas Student Television, I'm Nicole Vargas.
UT's Longhorn Racing, the student-led chapter of Formula Society of Automotive Engineers, was awarded $25,000 by vehicle finance company Santander Consumer last Wednesday. The company was also agreed to fund 3 full-ride scholarships for UT engineering students, the application for which will open soon. According to the Dean of Cockrell, Longhorn Racing has reported that the $25,000 will be used to buy parts for the race car they build from scratch each year. The team displayed this year's car at the F1 track last Wednesday and also met driver Charles Leclerc after receiving the grant from Santander. And speaking of F1, Prince Harry was seen all smiles at the Grand Prix and chatting it up with the Mercedes team as their guest. But that does not come as a surprise to those who know the Duke of Sussex. He's also been spotted at the British Grand Prix in '94 and Abu Dhabi in 2014.
The Jonas Brothers visited Austin yet again with their tour titled The Tour. The iconic brothers sang at the Moody Center on Sunday night, singing nearly the entirety of their 5 albums. This isn't Joe, Kevin, or Nick's first time in Austin. They were just here in early September. The brothers sang many of their Disney Day songs, such as Year 3000 and Burning Up.
I would have loved to be there.
I know.
That seems so fun.
I actually went in early September, and it was amazing. I did.
I'm jealous.
It was great.
I'm so jealous. Halloween is almost upon us, and UT students and Austinites alike will be celebrating over the next several days. So, Devin, what are your plans for this upcoming Halloween weekend?
Well, I plan on spending some time with my friends and definitely indulging in some sweet Halloween candy. What about you? What do you plan on dressing up as?
I plan on watching some scary movies with my friends, and I'm going to be Curious George on Thursday and a ballerina on Friday.
Oh, that's so cute. I can't wait to see the final look. Coming up next, Kimberly will be joining us to give the weather rundown for the rest of the week ahead. Stick with us on this Wednesday morning here at Good Morning Longhorns.
I was about to say, is that live?
That's not live. Wait, Logan.
Welcome back to Good Morning Longhorns. Let's take a look at weather. Joining us on set is Kimberly. What's the weather looking like, Kimberly?
Grab your raincoats and umbrellas, folks, because we're in for some heavy rain this week. It is currently 73 degrees outside, and we are expecting it to reach a high of 84 degrees later in the afternoon. There is a 50% chance of precipitation this morning and a 23% chance of rain between 12 p.m. and 10 p.m. today. The rest of the week will be ranging from 72 to 85 degrees, but this upcoming Monday will reach a low of 48 degrees, so be sure to grab a sweater on the way to class. Tomorrow's showers will be stronger in the morning between 3 a.m. and 12 p.m., but Friday's showers will be consistent throughout the day. The weekend will also have scattered showers, so be sure to wear waterproof makeup if you're planning to go out to have some Halloween fun. The humidity definitely will be prevalent throughout the week, so if you have curly hair like me, be sure to wear a bit of extra product to avoid ultimate frizz. That's all from me in the Weather Center today. I'm Kimberly Andrade.
Thank you, Kimberly. We're still thinking about the incredible Austin City Limits Music Festival earlier this month. While at ACL, we chatted with Quarters of Change, an up-and-coming New York City rock band, about their rising fame and new music.
Hey guys, this is Sophia Kurtz reporting from ACL Austin City Limits.
Hey guys, I'm Paulina Pearson with TSTV News, and today we are at Austin City Limits Weekend 2.
It's a beautiful October afternoon here,
And we're gonna just highlight some amazing performers and show you around the festival. I'm Emlyn.
Corey Kent. What's up, y'all?
Quarters of Change. My name's Attila. My name is Ben. Ben.
I'm Jasper.
We just performed. It was really good. It was a lot of fun. I love Austin. Yeah, we've been waiting to play a festival a long time, and we were just in Austin.
This is a legendary festival.
well, how does it feel to be playing a legendary festival?
Legendary. Today's set was fucking rocking. A lot of our heaviest stuff, our exciting stuff, but we have an eclectic range.
I usually walk around the stage like that.
He had a lot of room to play. He was in the rafters at one point, if you saw that.
You are the first boy band I've interviewed.
Hell yeah.
Is that what we are to you?
Yes. How would you classify?
Are we a boy band or are we a band of boys?
A man band.
Youth. We're boys. I'm 23. I am at least like approaching, like, not man, but like semi-adult. Yeah. I just want to be taken seriously.
We're all from New York City, and we met long before this band started. We were just like friends in elementary school, middle school. The city, New York City, is very connected in that way, and yeah, we're super lucky.
I'm from New York originally, actually.
Yeah?
Oh, where in New York?
Nowhere interesting. I'm from Long Island.
Yeah, that is super not interesting.
Yeah. But when I was 10, I moved to London. My mom's from Australia and my dad's Greek, so I have 4 passports.
Where's the fourth one?
So Greece, Australia, UK, US.
I can't fucking count. Okay.
You guys are musicians, not mathematicians.
Yeah. Correct.
Oh my god, I was so bad at math.
There's a lot of 1, 2, 3, 4.
Leave me in math class. I'd be the
good
only
at math.
But we would ditch math a lot to play music.
Next interview, we're just going to write down equations for you guys to figure out and rank you guys on how fast you could complete them.
I'll win.
What has inspired you guys to pursue a career in music? I'll ask you guys individually, so.
The fact that I'm so bad at math. I think I've always just loved music, and it feels like I can make a career out of it with these guys, so that's what's inspiring about it for me.
To avenge my father's death. Texas.
Okay, great. So Polina's going to ask you guys some questions.
Check.
Thanks for mic checking. What is like y'all's biggest like musical inspiration, do you think, or who?
I love The Police.
Ben and I both love Jeff Buckley a lot.
Oh, yeah.
One last thing, could y'all do a little hook 'em for UT? Like this. It's like the rock. Yeah, no, touch the thumb. You gotta touch the thumb.
Down.
Yeah. No. Horns up. Yay.
Hook 'em.
University of Texas. Yay. Okay, thank you guys so much.
In need of headshots, UT Career Services will be offering complimentary headshots in Smith Hall to students starting today and lasting until Friday, October 27th. Be sure to sign up and take advantage of this opportunity. Prepare to get your scare on with the Rocky Horror Picture Show taking place tonight from 8 to 10 p.m. in the WCP Auditorium. The show, which is a quote-along, will have a shadow cast performing alongside the movie, and prop bags will be provided.
Up next, we will be giving you an update on our beloved UT sports, as well as insight on Matthew McConaughey's recent filing for a restraining order against a woman claiming to be his wife on the basis of common law.
Welcome back to Good Morning Longhorns. UT football pulled out another win last Saturday against the Houston Cougars. With a 21-point lead going into the half, Houston's offense was able to pull through to the game 21-21 by the end of the third quarter. The third quarter brought more attention for the Longhorns as starting quarterback Quinn Ewers injured his AC joint in his shoulder. However, due to a similar injury last season on the opposite shoulder, Coach Steve Sarkisian has faith in Ewers' recovery, as he notes in his press conference last Monday that Ewers is going to work tirelessly to get himself back. Thankfully, the Longhorns came out victorious in the end, with the final score being 31-24. In other news, the Houston Astros are officially out of the running for the World Series. In Game 7 on Monday, the Texas Rangers ran down the Astros, with the final score coming out to 11-4. With Rangers pulled ahead early on in the fourth inning, gaining 4 points and taking a strong lead that the Astros could not return. This will be the first time in 7 years that the World Series will not feature either the Astros or Dodgers within the NCLS. The Arizona Diamondbacks stunned the Phillies last night in Game 7, with the score being 4-2, making their World Series since 2001. Since the matchup is set, the Diamondbacks will face the Rangers in Game 1 of the World Series this Friday. Texas women's basketball held their annual orange and white scrimmage at Moody Center last night in front of the eager Texas fans. In the first half, the women's team split into two separate teams to play against each other. The orange team had a standout performance with a 9-point lead in the first quarter. At the half, the men's team substituted the white team to play against the women. The game ended in a 72-61 victory for the orange team.
UT's Minister of Culture, Matthew McConaughey, was granted a 5-year restraining order Thursday. A woman whose name is not yet identified has been making false claims such as being a co-author of McConaughey's book, sending him letters and emails, and being his common-law wife. Common-law marriages are those that are recognized between two people but have not yet purchased a marriage license. The woman is claiming to be employed by him as a social media strategist and not getting paid for her work. His choice to obtain the restraining order resulted from fearing for his safety.
Britney Spears released her new memoir yesterday titled The Woman in Me. The book will reveal everything from her relationship with Justin Timberlake to a conservatorship battle. She reveals while dating the NSYNC star, she ended up getting pregnant but got an abortion since he was not ready to be a father. In regards to her conservatorship, she says that she went along with it because of her kids, as it kept them united. She says her goal of the memoir is not to offend anyone, it is to help people who feel misunderstood. The book is available for purchase everywhere now.
In honor of Disney's 100th year, they released a short film titled Once Upon a Studio. The 9-minute film made its broadcast debut on October 15th, featuring 543 characters from over 85 feature-length and short films. Once Upon a Studio has the characters coming back to life to take a group photo to commemorate 100 years. They sing When You Wish Upon a Star, and many actors, like Idina Menzel and Jodie Benson, come back to their former role. If you want to watch the short film, it is available on Disney+.
With the temperature dropping and Halloween festivities just around the corner, it is no better time to head to a local pumpkin patch. Our reporter Jasmine Palacios visited the free holiday and harvest pumpkin patch at the Central Austin location. Let's take a look.
Nothing says fall like crisp mornings, changing leaves, and most of all, pumpkin patches.
I'm here at Holiday and Harvest Pumpkin Patch, only 15 minutes away from UT campus, where there's tons of family and fun games and many, many pumpkins to pick from.
UT finance major Darius Sake talks about what brings her to the Holiday and Harvest Pumpkin Patch this October.
Well, now the temperature is going down, so there's a lot of time to, be spending time with friends and family outside. So we're here at this pumpkin patch. It's so beautiful, and I just love being able to spend time with my friends outside.
Along with the several pumpkins to pick from and buy, there is also many picture opportunities to create forever memories.
Hi, my name is Zoe. I just love being here at the pumpkin patch just because there's so many families around. It's just such a nice, warm environment, and it's just been so sweet to gather with the community.
Family and friends gather to explore many activities like going inside of the inflatable bubble tent or walking through the fall-themed maze. The fall fun continues at Holiday and Harvest to the end of October until it transitions to your source for the finest Christmas trees and more holiday activities. Until then, I'm Jasmine Palacios with TSTV News.
On this week's edition of Around Austin, we have the final weekend of Boo at the Zoo. This Friday and Saturday, show up in a fun costume, enjoy haunted houses, and see your favorite animals for the final time this year. In new music, the Moody Center is hosting country artist Parker McCollum this Friday and hard rock band Kiss on Sunday. Head to moodycenter.atx.com to claim your tickets. If Parker McCollum did not fulfill your country craving, feel free to head over to ACL Live at the Moody Center to see Trisha Yearwood perform this Thursday night. Lastly, it's Halloween weekend, so be sure to dress up in creative costumes and be safe this weekend. That's all for this week around Austin.
Coming up next, Kimberly will be joining us to make some spooky mocktails for Halloween. Stay tuned for more on Good Morning Longhorns after the break.
Morning Longhorns.
Hey friends, I'm back, but this time I'm not here to warn you about the stormy and chilly weather we will be experiencing this week. I am here to show you all how to make what I like to call vampire bubbly, a spooky mocktail that you can make for your friends or for yourself to get in the Halloween mood. All right, ladies, let's get started. All right, so what you're gonna do first is grab 1.5 tablespoons of lemon juice. You can either get like fresh squeezed lemons or the ones that come in a bottle. Doesn't really matter. All right. I hope you guys like lemon juice.
That's good.
All right. So there you go. You add that, and then you're gonna add about 2 teaspoons of simple syrup, which is just literally just water and sugar. But I like to make the syrup because if you just add the sugar like straight on, it just settles at the bottom, and I don't know. To make it look clean and like smooth, I like to make sure the granules are completely dissolved. All right, so there we go. We have that. Oh, let's make sure my sleeve doesn't get dirty. We're gonna mix that around a little bit. Alrighty. Let's just put that there for a second. All right, and the main character, Canada Dry ginger ale. We're gonna add a little bit. There you go. Yum. All right. Oh, I forgot to mention, before I started making the drink, I just like to line the cups with a little bit of chamoy and red sprinkles. You don't have to do that, but it gives it a cool effect, and I love chamoy, so a win is a win. All right. And then, to give it a more Halloween feel, we're going to use grenadine syrup, which is basically just pomegranate syrup. And we're going to add a couple splashes. Ooh, look at it. It's turning red.
Oh my gosh, I'm so
Right.
excited.
So
Look at it.
festive.
Yeah.
Perfect for Halloween.
Yes, very.
A little bit more, a little generous. Why not? All right.
Find the more the merrier, right?
Right? Exactly. Oh. Hold on. Okay, and because there is like sugar a lot, I like to dilute it a little bit with Topo Chico, which is just mineral water. So you're gonna add just a little splash of that in each of these. Okay. All right, and that's basically the whole drink. But for cute decorative purposes, I brought this. I got these little vampire gummy candies.
Oh my goodness.
Cute.
Right,
How
and then
cute
you
are
just
those?
pop each of them a straw,
Wow.
and there you go.
That really finishes it off.
It really does. And there you go, ladies.
Okay, Renee.
Do a little cheers.
Cheers.
Happy
Cheers.
Halloween.
Excited. Oh, that's so good.
Is it
Wow.
good?
This is so
Wow.
good.
Yeah.
That's very good. I like it.
This is
I like lemon myself, so
Right?
No,
this,
this is great.
This is good for me.
Wow.
All right.
I love the future of this. I think it definitely brings it all together.
It's a little homemade. Just got a little slim little gummies to like pop it in. So yeah,
I like
I'm
it.
very pleased with myself. All right.
That's all we have time for today on Good Morning Longhorns. Throughout the week, you can follow us on Instagram at Good Morning Longhorns. I'm Devin D. Michelle.
And I'm Catherine Weber. From all of us here at Good Morning Longhorns, have a wonderful Wednesday, and our team will see you back here next week.